Good evening. How are we?
Hello, we're back. We're back. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done on the old PowerWash.
Lara gave us a call and she said, I want my room doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a mystery how everything has got so
Mouldy.
manky in here. We did do a quick start, as I remember, but we felt like a cup of tea, which turned into a break for about a week. But we're back.
Typical British workforce, mate. You know, that's one long ass cup of tea.
If I remember rightly, when I did the right, but oh my god, it just glows, man.
Oh, the screen's just gone absolutely mate.
The whole lot.
And I'm gonna need calming down after today's football. I think a lot of you know now I'm a Leeds United fan, and it's just gone horribly. It's gone horribly. So the plan was to go on to Saints Row, carry on with that. But, you know, my blood pressure can't take any more action like that today. So I've decided on PowerWash.
Yes, we'll do Saints Row. Unfortunately, I'm not around. I'm not around tomorrow and Monday, so me and Aidan will sort something during the week, hopefully.
Well, it might be. Well, I want to finish Ion Live.
Yeah, you've got that to. You've got that still to work on. Yeah.
I can stop it.
Which I think. You reckon you're 3 bosses away?
Potentially 3 bosses away from the end, but I'm not sure. But I might be delving back into the soft reboots of Assassin's Creed. If anybody's interested in that.
Is it? When you say, what do you mean exactly by the reboot of it? What
happened was the initial games were about being an assassin, about stealth kills and all that, and then kind of like the soft reboot. The first one was called Origins, which was based in Egypt, I believe, and I put comments on. And it became more about defeating large mythical creatures rather than being a stealth.
So they changed the concept of the game entirely
into like huge battles against big mythical creatures and kind of changed it up a little bit. Which is not bad in itself, but it's not.
It's not what the game's about. It's trying to be something that it's not.
So, yeah, but if anybody's interested, we might play a bit of that over the weekend.
Oh, no, I look forward to seeing that.
Ion Live as well. We've got plenty of streams coming up. Stay with us.
It's one of the game developers that I've never really... although I have downloaded the launcher before, and I think I got some either free games or it might have been something that I bought cheap key-wise on Ubisoft. But Ubisoft's never been one of those ones where I install it straight off, if you know what I mean. I have my Steam and my Epic, Xbox Game Pass.
Oh yeah. Well, Steam, you just got to go in, ain't you? Steam is the one.
Oh, Steam is the one.
Need Steam straight off.
I think most people probably. I mean, if anyone's out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think most people. I don't know how Epic. I don't know how they make. Unless they make a lot of their revenues just through Fortnite and Fall Guys, people buying costumes and stuff, because
buying the skin.
Because they give away the free games, and for the games that's not free, if you look at some of their prices, I think you can do way better on Steam, to be honest. As far as price.
Oh, the price, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
a lot of their stuff is still in the £40 mark.
I totally agree. I did get. I don't know if you've got the Death Stranding for the Christmas.
Death
Stranding.
Ooh.
It's the Hideo Kojima. It's the big Christmas giveaway sort of thing.
Do you know what? I'll have a look. I did. I'll have to admit, over the Christmas thing, because I was going to my girlfriend's a bit, and plus work was a bit hectic, and so I did miss quite a few during the Christmas giveaway.
I am all over a freebie. Telling you that right now. Need to on my wages.
Alphabetical 8 said, I did not get that one.
You didn't get Death Stranding? Whoa.
Death Stranding? No.
Wow.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Hold on.
Actually, hold on. I had it. Let me just check again. I had it on co-op.
So you might still have it.
Oh, I have got it.
Oh, it's got it. It's got it. Go. It's supposed to be very, a bit more liked. It's you either love it or you hate it, sort of thing.
I know, straight away, that's game's a bit of a shame because obviously I didn't see it initially because I had my co-op list up, so it's not a co-op game.
Get them co-op games on. Yeah, it's true. It is true.
You just think, I mean, I can't understand in this day and age why there isn't more co-op games. I mean, I could understand it years ago because, you know, your mate had to come round to your house and then it was on the, you know, on the console, so it had to be split screen. But now we've got the internet, so why?
I mean, for example,
is that was just to tell our viewers regarding things that are sort of in the pipeline. We don't know when we'll be starting it. We've got a few loose ends to tie up with existing games, but we found a mod so we can actually do the GTA 5 story mode in co-op. I've got no idea why the official company can't just implement that.
They could if they wanted to.
Why are they leaving it down to people to code their own bloody things for it to happen?
I don't know, but look at that rehash of the trilogy. Wow, that was bad. That was so bad.
What was that, sorry?
Kind of like the remaster of the GTA trilogy.
Oh, do you know what? I hope it's not another company that is just seriously going downhill, because obviously all the questions are about GTA 6. Now, you keep on hearing little rumours about that.
Yeah.
But nothing official, and the rumours have been going around for years.
It's just I mean, why would you stop? I mean, look at it from their point of view. It's never going to die. People are still going to play it. They can patch a new update in at any point for a new heist or what have you, a new bit of storyline. Just make.
I mean,
you just carry.
It probably surprised some of the people watching this that I haven't even touched. I know you've had an experience, but I haven't touched GTA Online. So I can only assume what you're saying is that a lot of people still using the microtransactions in GTA Online.
Yeah, for sure. What's it called? Shark. Something Shark.
So, I mean, as far as I'm aware, you can earn the currency in the game by doing different jobs and things.
Right.
And that enables you to buy accommodations, businesses, I think, etc. I think the microtransactions will probably be a way of fast tracking it. Because obviously they'll make some things that's like ridiculous price, and you've got to play the game a long time for it, for it to happen.
Yeah, so many hours. Yeah. Okay.
But I kind of hope that they haven't kind of latched onto that as their business model, as we all know that it's, in my opinion, ruined games like FIFA. I wouldn't mind playing it again as me and you on the same team. That's not a problem. But as far as playing it as a game, I'm not really that interested.
I know what you mean. I know, yeah.
I mean, me loading it up as single player and getting involved in it, and I just don't want it, because I know their main idea around it is probably in the main menu really enticing me to do bloody Ultimate Team, offering me free packs, and before we know it, I'm buying the damn things.
Buy them, would you? Would you buy it?
I don't think I would, but look at the amount of people that's doing it, and the amount of people that's got into debt over it.
Yeah, that's bad. And then they say,
you start playing for Ultimate Team, you realise your team's not good enough, and you're getting really, really hooked on it.
Yeah.
You don't get the players in the packs that you can get with your coins.
Right.
So you buy the currency to get these gold packs and guaranteed 90 plus rating player, etc.
So it basically is.
And then someone does it as a one-off, and then before you know it, you kind of doing it again.
I can understand where the addiction would come from, because nobody wants
it. It plagues some people because, I still think it plagues some people today. Now, obviously Pieface, I mean, just for pure example, he earns money through Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But he does FIFA and regularly does pack openings, which obviously costs him money. And he's self-admitted about the problems he had when he was younger with gambling at the bookies.
Okay.
So I don't think he sees FIFA as gambling, but in my personal opinion, and unfortunately the courts didn't actually see it as gambling, but in my opinion it is, because you've got no idea what's in that pack, and you've got to spend the money, and then it's time for the big reveal, and 99 times out of 100 it's a disappointment.
How can it not be gambling? That's what I want to know. They put it down as it's not gambling. I want to know.
It went to court with EA, and obviously you can imagine EA can afford some of the best lawyers.
For sure, yeah.
And he went through all these commissions of whether it should be treated as a gambling product and come under like the same regulations. And I believe that EA won their case.
I mean, if you don't know what you're buying, then that's gambling. That's like a scratch.
Yeah,
that's like a
that's
scratch
what I'm saying.
card.
It is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a scratch card. It's a football scratch card.
I mean, you literally don't know what you're going to get. That's madness. Complete madness.
So, I mean, to get back to what I was saying, I enjoyed playing FIFA when it wasn't that sort of game, where you just played the damn thing.
Play what is basically been made for. Play a football game.
And I'm sort of hoping that it doesn't become mainstream because everyone wants a piece of the pie now of this, microtransaction mayhem, because they know very well from the people on YouTube, especially those that's doing well on YouTube, that they'll get quite a few thousand out of them.
Oh, that guy on that game we started, what was that game called? Diablo?
Oh, Diablo Immortal.
He opened that pack for 13 grand, was it?
Is it like an emerald or something?
Yeah, and then after that, he uninstalled the game and never played it again.
Oh, it was like a certain level of emerald, something that's really expensive, or they do have like drops, but I think it was deemed like more than thousands to one, I think, of actually getting it without buying it.
I mean, what I want to know, what happened to the grind? What happened to, levelling up a few times? Or why all of a sudden can't nobody level up anymore? Or earn?
I don't know. I mean, I have to be careful what I say, really, but it is my personal opinion, and as everything I've said is my personal opinion. The Android games actually started this off, because games on Android, the first real proper successful ones was things like Clash of Clans. And then there was like town building games where you start as a castle and then you have to build barracks and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Every single one of those games has like a fast track, so you can pay, you can get all this stuff, you can level up quick. And I played many of these games, and every server I joined, guaranteed there was one person spending thousands just to be better than everyone else in the entire server. I've never joined a server without it happening.
That's a bit sad, to be fair.
It's sad, but from the developer's point of view, it's just money for nothing.
Money for old rope, that's what it is.
So obviously, like Clash of Clans and those sort of games, they're really old on Android, but they all had this system. Mm-hmm. And I think PC developers started thinking about it, and probably some thought, no, you can't really do it with a PC game. It's a different crowd out there. They started testing the waters and found that people are prepared to spend this sort of money. Say what you like about Diablo Immortal. I'm sure you read. I think you quoted about it. There was a load of stories about how much they made, like within the first week.
Yeah.
It was millions.
I just can't
in 1 week.
I cannot understand.
We can't understand it, but obviously that is the crowd out there.
I'll never get my head around it for sure.
But like I say, I see a lot of YouTube stuff, and obviously nothing's changed at the moment, but there is the fear that every game developer secretly wants a bit of the action, because you've got Blizzard that's obviously raking in tons of money compared to someone that releases a single player game, because all they do is they get the retail money for the sale, and that's it.
I mean, in a way, DLC is that kind of thing, really. Why can't you just put the old game on?
Yeah, Cough, EA Sport, Electronic Arts, Sims 4, count the DLCs, mate.
Yeah.
The game's Asian, it's dead in my book. They not long ago released another DLC for it.
I mean, there was a train driver simulation. To buy the whole lot was about $3,000 for the DLC.
What the?
Yeah.
A train simulator game.
And like each like destination, so they'd had like another one on. They'd had London on, then they'd had like Glasgow or whatever. And it was like.
So they kind of got started with it and then thought, well, we could like bring out every city one by one.
Yeah, one by one, and then I mean, £3,000.
3,000.
Who's got £3,000 to spend on that? If you're like earning minimum wage or whatever.
Flippin' heck.
Absolute madness.
I wonder if they've done that with that Euro Truck Simulator, you know, because they haven't released another one since the second one, which is quite a while ago now. And originally, when I downloaded it myself, I think there was only one DLC for it, but I guarantee there's more now.
There's tons now. I mean, I bought a few of them, but just kept coming out with a new one every few months. It's too much. And when you look at it, it's not really that different.
Well, no, it's not an accurate representation of like London, or you don't actually go through Buckingham Palace and
go and have a shout at the Royals, like, you know.
I mean, no, I wouldn't mind so much if he was actually driving and it was, I don't know, partially made with like Google Maps as a bit of an AI, so it actually got like the official buildings in. And
I mean, it's supposed to be close, but I know what you're saying. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about time they brought number 3 out and updated it a bit.
Well, I mean, this is what I mean. This is exactly the topic we're talking about, isn't it? Because for as long as the DLCs are selling for the second one,
yeah, that is true.
They obviously think, well, what's the point?
That is
We're
true.
earning tons of money. We'll just bring out another city tomorrow.
To be fair, it's quite a good business model. We should do that, mate. We should get coding on a game, on something that we can release a load of DLC for.
Yeah.
Right.
Never.
Right, you heard it here first.
Never. We'll never bring out a number 2.
Never.
Because that's way too much work. You can stick with the old graphics, the old model system, and we'll just find a way of just slinging some shit in and selling it to you. Right, well, I don't know how, but we are making progress at it.
I think it's anger. It's anger through DLC and these companies swindling all this money.
I just think I don't know why people have to be so stupid, because the only way to stop this sort of thing is just if all the people come together and they basically just say to EA or whoever, whichever developer it is, we're not buying it.
That'll never happen.
And they'll think, shit, no income.
Happen.
But no.
People are far too, what do they call it, FOMO, the fear of missing out. You know, like that Hogwarts, for example.
Mm-hmm.
It got bombed on the reviews because of what she said about that trans person, that J.K. Rowling. But it sold loads. It's the best-selling game this year. So.
Yeah, I noticed on Twitch. I wonder how many people stuck to their boycott of the game, because there was quite a few people playing it when I had a look.
I don't think anybody stuck to it. It's like everybody now.
And everyone thought, hey, it's a bit of a money winner. It's actually popular. I'm done. I'm done with my boycott now. I've made my point.
Yeah, I can make a bit of money.
Now I'll make some money out of it.
It's weird how people's morals go out the window when there's money involved.
I don't want to get myself into trouble. If anybody listen, I heard, because I don't really go on. I've got a Twitter account, but I don't really go on it anymore. I heard that what she said wasn't actually that bad. It wasn't like any kind of hate or anything. It was something along the lines of, it was about something about only women have a womb or something along those lines. It's also, I think she was referring to obviously the internal
the male and female biology.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the right word for it. You know, because when I think her argument was that even though people was getting the change, and they want to be women, I suppose it's what defines you as a woman officially. And in her book, because I think she's quite a strong feminist,
right? Okay. She's
going down the lines of, well, you're only really a woman if you have those parts, you know, the ovaries and the womb and that, because that is the.
What you've got here is two things crossing over. She's a feminist, right? She's all for women's rights and what have you.
Yeah.
And then there's some dudes that want to be women, and you've got two, what do you call it, strong opinions going against each other. So, better just stay out of that one, I reckon.
I mean, the only thing that I'll say about it is, I haven't got an opinion on that matter, but I do think, rather than that particular argument at the moment, I think there's a lot more worrying stuff going on in the world at the moment to
find that
maybe sort out before.
They found that Christian Atsu, didn't they?
Oh yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead. Poor sod.
Yeah, I did read that earlier on.
That is.
I sort of knew he'd be dead because they hadn't heard from him in
they said
in days. And they didn't even know where he was.
His agent had not heard from him, so there was kind of fearing the worst.
Yeah.
Pretty shit here, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
So rest in peace, mate. Did a nice tribute to him on before tonight's game in Newcastle and Liverpool. Little minute silence.
He played for Newcastle, and what other club did he play for?
I'm not sure he played for Liverpool, but I know he played for Newcastle.
No, I know it was two clubs they mentioned. I don't think it was Liverpool. I know Newcastle was one.
I remember.
But yeah, it's not really just about the tragedy of the earthquake, is it? I think a lot of people is going to get done because the building structures wasn't up to a certain standard or something.
What a surprise! What a surprise, right?
I know from holidays in Greece with my parents when we used to go there that it was quite well known that because they've had earthquakes in the past, and I've experienced a minor one, but the structures are kind of built so the building kind of, it's got a bit of flex to it.
Yeah.
Before I mean, obviously it would come down if it's bloody severe, like a 9 point something. I mean, that would tear anything down.
Yeah.
But it appears these ones in Turkey, it looks like they weren't very flexible at all. So yeah, a bit of same old, maybe. Cutting corners to make the job quicker. Well, cheaper, sorry.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? The ones that build it aren't the ones that the die by it.
No, well, it's bad to say it now. Obviously, they put all their eggs in one basket, didn't they? Built it on the cheap and said, nah, what's the chance of an earthquake? They'll never find out.
No, what's the chance of that? I mean, even if it is 1,000,000 to 1, there's still a chance.
Yeah.
There's still a chance something might happen. You're doing well on this floor, mate.
Yeah, I'm not actually doing it in a particular... It's because we're chatting. I'm not even doing it in a particular order. I'm just...
That's the way to do it. Chat away. You're not even working.
But yes, it is. I mean, to look at it now... I might
look a bit.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to is when you're looking upwards to do that roof.
Get the extension on, mate.
In fact, I'll make a start on that extra long extension.
Trying to jump and do that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to jump and do the top of them little box thing. Take this over here. There we go. So, after our absolute S show, I think Spurs are going to do tomorrow?
I wouldn't like to say, mate. Because even though West Ham are doing not a great job at the moment... Oh, well, I would have said the same about Leicester City. I don't know what happened there.
That was unbelievable, to be fair.
Yeah, no. I got shouted at by Emma as well. Because I went into a mood.
Oh, I mean, you got to understand these women, you know what I mean? It means a lot to us. We wait for it all week, and then when it goes wrong, it ruins our weekend.
Oh yeah, that didn't just go wrong. That was a calamity.
I think what would annoy me is she started so well.
Yeah, I know, we took the lead.
Looking pretty good for that stage, to be fair. Was that a text? Is it a good start there, mate? Good start.
Yes, you did.
And I wish I kept my mouth shut, to be honest with you.
Look at that.
Let's go. Oh, what about Conte? He's not very well, is he, again? He's gone back to Italy to recover. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I thought it was just the fact that we was losing, but he seemed a bit weird at the Leicester game, to be honest with you.
He's come back. He said he'd come back too early from his gallbladder removal.
Well, yeah, he flew to Italy to have it done. He only missed one game, I think.
You've got to look after yourself.
And to be honest with you, that was music to my bloody ears. Let's get the manager back that we beat Man City with.
That's it. Get him.
Forget bloody Conte.
Get him rested up, back to normal, get him fighting fit again, then take it from there. So who's going to take charge of the West Ham game then?
Do you know what? I don't know his name. Is that assistant that under Conte?
Right, I got you.
Which did a fine job against Man City.
Absolute chalk and cheese. I can't understand it. so much better against Man City. And then the Leicester debacle, I can't make it out, mate. Really can't.
It's got a bit too confusing for me to even discuss it.
I still think you're pretty good at home, though. Home form's pretty good, though, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean, what do you say to Daniel Levy at the moment? He spent not the stadium, but he spent large sums of money to give us one of the best training grounds and massive investment into the youth academy. And that's been going for quite a few seasons now. And then for Conte, just basically what he said quite a while ago, that he hasn't got many players to pick from. Where is our academy? Where's the young players coming through? They're not sat on the bench.
To be fair,
So is all the investment just gone to pot?
I would love your team, to be fair. You got some cracking players.
Yeah, but when they turn up, yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to get on top of this dinosaur. Yeah. No,
You know, if this was like Football Manager and I was the Leeds boss, I'd be
resigning.
well.
Because I bloody would be, don't worry about that.
I'd be waiting for the end of the season, and I'd be like offering Lucas Moura a contract because he's going on a free.
Oh, I love him. I'd absolutely love Lucas Moura.
What a player. I know he's getting on a bit now, and he's about 30, 31.
I'd take him, mate.
But still,
in a heartbeat. I would take him in a heartbeat. If you could send Kane with him, you know.
Wow.
We'll have him on loan, mate. 50 million a month. Nah, but Moura not playing, just tragic, to be honest.
It is.
I mean, not to the point he's not even really being rotated, is he?
No, he's not being given not even the half a chance.
I can't.
He had an injury at the start of the season. He's been forgotten ever since. And that is just... I can't stand it when decent, hard-working players get treated like that.
Cracking.
And that's me saying about it with my own football club. But Conte picks the side. This is why I've got a bit of a grudge thing with him. To be honest, I don't see why. We've talked about, he's won trophies, etc., but he's done it all with rich clubs. I mean, is he that much of a genius?
Well, I mean,
would he take the Italian national job on to win them the World Cup?
Undoubtedly, he is a winner. You've got to say that. So
he's a winner, but then again, so is Mourinho.
That's true.
If you want to go down that category of...
Yeah, that's true. How's he doing it?
And Tottenham tried him out, didn't they?
How's he doing it, Roma, these days?
Well, before I'm not dissing Mourinho. I wish he wasn't sacked, to be honest. But I'm just saying, people slate Mourinho these days. But again, he won
Another proven winner.
the titles when Chelsea was in their heyday of having extraordinary funds.
What, you mean that mid-table club? Oh, I'm going to get some hate for that.
You are.
I'm only joking. They know that. But yeah, he, again, like Conte, is a proven winner. You can't deny it. Proven winners. Go on.
But sure, yes, proven winner, proven in the past. You can't you can't be telling me that Conte's current performance at Tottenham has been without question.
No, I can't say that at all. It's inconsistent, and it's. What I'll say about it, I think they're not a match. I don't think Conte and Spurs are a good match. When you look at how Poch had you performing, Kane and Son banging the goals in, assists left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
I think if you had like a defensive masterclass of a defence, which your defence is not bad, but I'm saying like how your team was set up, I think it'd be very hard to break down in that. But just
at the end of the day, Conte is the one that picks the team. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
And why?
So number one, he doesn't play. He doesn't play Mora. He's been just thrown into the dustbin. Number two,
Eric Dyer.
I was going to come to Eric Dyer. So, as a centre back, when Romero's out, why isn't Sanchez playing?
Yeah, true. Romero,
Sanchez is a centre back, an actual proper defender. But no, Dyer gets the nod.
Dyer is terrible in defence. Anybody runs at him, don't know what he's doing.
But he just backtracks until the striker shoots. And then by then it's too late.
Yeah.
So these are the questions that I bet every Spurs fans would love to have a sit down with Conte and say, why are you doing that? We're not pretending to be brilliant because we dabble with the game Football Manager. It's just from what you see.
This is our argument on our Leeds fans channels. Why do they keep picking certain players when they're clearly out of form, picking the same tactics and expecting something to be different? I mean, our next match is at home against Southampton. And let me tell you...
Oh, right.
I don't need to tell you that if things start going wrong in the first 20 minutes, they're not known for their patience up in Leeds. It's going to get toxic and it's going to get messy up there.
You can't even chant for the manager to be out now because it's only the caretaker.
You're getting sacked in the morning. No, it's caretaker. He's interim.
Well, yeah.
But
unfortunately, I think it's...
I mean, if we start getting battered by the worst team in the league, even worse than us at the minute, then I just won't want to be there. It's going to turn up very toxic.
A bad result. Is it away?
It's at home.
It's at home again.
This is what I'm saying. If we perform bad and go 1 or 2 down, I'm telling you, mate, it's going to get toxic real quick.
I know it won't be the end of the way. If you lose that game, then yeah, more than a red alert alarm will be going off, I think.
I just can't see where we're going to get anything from at the moment. And that's not me being melodramatic. That's me being a fan and knowing how bad we are at the moment.
Well, if it's the same starting lineup and it's still Bamford, you got Bamford up there playing on his own.
I can't stand the bloke. I don't hate him. Don't hate on me. I don't hate the guy. It's just not good enough. And I know Leeds fans would say, well, we've got nothing else. Just try somebody else up there. Literally give anybody a game. We've got nothing to lose. We're literally 19th in the league. You know? It's getting to the point where we cannot keep doing the same things and expect...
I know, this is turning into the nightmare scenario that right, I'm not saying Leeds are going to get relegated, I'm not. But do you recall me saying to you a while ago about how wouldn't it be bloody awful if Forest ended up staying up and Leeds went down?
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think it's not.
And I thought there'd be no chance in hell of that when I said it. Because Leeds weren't doing that bad at that stage, and Forest were well in excuse me well in the relegation zone.
I don't.
And
like
now
praising,
it's all turned on its head.
I don't like praising Forest, right? But at home, they're pretty good. You know, they put a lot of effort in. They're not fantastic as in like technical ability and all that, but they put a shift in. You know.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's easy to do when you've got about 50 players.
But it's not what we're doing now. I mean today, man. Come on.
Forest have got no selection. They could change their whole 11.
It's not that, mate. It's.
I know it's not that. I'm just saying that they bought and they've spent ridiculous money. They've bought average players, but it seems to have. It pains me to say it. It seems to have been just enough to kind of swing the balance. And now they're getting the odd results here and there. And we all know in this league, well, the way that it's going, you only need to pick up a few wins, and before you know it, you're mid-table. That's how close it is.
But again, that's really a match where they should have got nothing, and they've got a point. For saying that, we beat Man City when we first come up. It's nothing now.
Yeah, I don't know where Forest got that from, because when I looked at the stats, well, on the app that I've got, it's not really like possession stats. It gives you kind of danger indicators.
Okay.
So there'll be little ones for possession, and then there'll be larger indicators as the time goes on if they've got it into the opposing penalty area. So like danger signals. And Man City, Forest didn't have one bar to their name at half time, meaning their possession was crap and they did nothing.
Well, I was talking.
I've never seen that before on that app, and I thought they're going to get crushed.
I was talking to our resident Forest fan at work. You know what I mean? And he told me they had 16% possession.
16%.
Yeah, Man City had 84% of the ball in the first half. But this is what I'm saying.
Bloody hell! They bought that bloody keeper, haven't they? Well,
what I'm saying
loaned him.
They are finding ways to get points. Whether we like it or not, they're doing it. Which my team aren't. We're just not finding ways. They are. And it's, well, not heartbreaking, that's a bit too far, but it's kind of, how am I supposed to go into work tomorrow and defend my boys when they can't even put in a shift? What am I supposed to say?
Well, don't defend them. I do defend Tottenham when I think that it's been abysmal.
Got to.
I can't.
I mean, I'm surrounded by Forest and Man United fans. What am I supposed to? I've got to defend the boys. But they do make it difficult. But I know for a fact that.
Well, so good luck on that one. I find that performance very hard to defend. I don't know what to really give a plus point on that one.
No, I don't mean. I mean, yeah, not defending how crap they are performing, but I've got.
Right.
In terms of the club and what I can do, but no, I'm not defending that. That was just atrocious. And then the manager, the interim manager comes out and says, we did enough off the ball, but we just need to be a bit better on it. And I'm like, you do realise we're 19th in the table. If you don't,
I'm sorry.
Get your act
I'm
together.
so sorry. That comment. I don't know, that just cracks me up. What does it even mean by that? We can't get the ball, so our positioning was all right off the ball.
Yeah.
we can't do fuck all with it.
Yeah. That is true, though. We haven't been able to string 2 passes together for a while now. I mean, I don't even know what's going on, man. I don't. I think at some point, and I hate to say it, I think relegation might be a chance to start again. Start a different project, as the Americans would say. In terms of getting that old guard out that are too comfortable, you know, your Bamford, Ayling, Cooper, you know, what Bielsa started.
I know, but it must fill you with a lot of dread, though, because that division...
I am dreading it, I've got to be honest.
Like you say, you waited for years to get back up into this...
We've never recovered from Peter Ridsdale all them years ago. And to get his... you know, when we was in Europe in the early 2000s, and he loaned all this money from America and China or whatever, and this is still from that. We've never recovered.
Right, what happened? He loaned a load of money out?
He loaned a load of money from America on the premise that we would get into the Champions League in 2002 season. We finished 5th, and I think we missed out on goal difference to Liverpool. Hence, we didn't make the Champions League. So we had to pay all that money back that he loaned. But we didn't have the financial income from being in the Champions League. So we had to sell all our main assets like Huel and Woodgate and Bowyer and all that lot.
Oh, this was this era. Right.
And we still haven't recovered from that. I don't think we've recovered from that. I don't.
Oh,
so,
man.
I don't know.
Never do money based on league position because it's just unknown.
He really toyed with our future and lost our badly. Yeah, but the good thing about it, he just goes into the line. He sails out into the sunset.
Well, of course, they leave the club and that becomes just a closed chapter. And
yeah, absolutely. He's fine and dandy. See you later. I've messed up, but I'm not going to pay for anything, so where you go.
Oh, man.
We dared to dream. The dream turned into a nightmare.
I can remember Woodgate and all that going. I didn't realise it was more of a, a financial thing to get the funds.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
To obviously pay the creditors off or whoever it was.
It shows you the difference between qualifying for the Europa League at that point, and the Champions League. The difference in the Champions League, they just throw money at you.
Yeah.
And we just had to sell everybody and everything, anything that would generate any money at all. Even having to sell Alan Smith to Man United.
Wow.
He said he would never, ever sign for Man United. But they were the only team willing to put up £7 million up front in cash. £7 million, England international, one of our best players.
So basically said to him, look, we need the money.
Yeah. We had to basically sell our soul to Manchester United. Think about that. That is awful.
Well, then his career turned to crap, didn't it?
Oh, that's the happy ending. Yeah, I know I'm being cruel, but don't wish anybody's career to come to an end. But yeah, we sold Q for 11. Now, bearing in mind, if we was to sell these players with no financial restraint, talking double, triples on some of them players. But it is business.
Unfortunately, this is where, when you're in business, the only problem is your competitors often know your business, and so if they know already that, yeah, they need the money here,
Yeah. You can get somebody on
automatically low bid is coming in, and they say, well, take it or leave it.
You need the money.
Yeah, the kind.
Take it or leave it, man. That's true. We would probably do the same thing to another club.
Oh, of course, you'll do it. If you spot a bargain, you know, club's really bad off financially, you're going to get in there with a cheap bid, aren't you?
Absolutely. Oh, sure. Did you sign any of our players from that era? I think, didn't you sign Robbie Keane? I think we sold. Did we sell Robbie Keane to Tottenham?
I'm trying to think of this era. I can remember when. Hold on a second. We got. Is this the wrong era when I'm thinking we got Sullivan off here and Lennon?
Oh, Aaron Lennon, yeah. I think he did go from the Championship to Tottenham, yeah. Sullivan, I can't quite remember. I didn't class him. He wasn't a bad keeper. That was an era where I was starting to fall out of love with football and Leeds. At that point.
Because of being in the lower league.
Just, mate, when you're losing to Exeter City, no disrespect. It was just, I've just had enough of it, you know what I mean?
It's hard to put up with.
And you're signing players that you know never even touch your club.
That is kind of the unfortunate realms of the Championship, because there's just so much emphasis really on a decent player, and that they'll accept the Premier League and no other. So you're kind of left with.
But I think, didn't you get Danny Rose? Well, I think you signed Danny Rose from us.
Danny Rose from yours?
Yeah. He was from the youth team. I'm sure he was only 16 when he went to Tottenham.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. I haven't stopped working. I've got to check this out.
Yeah, go and have a look. I'm sure Danny Rose was from Leeds, our academy.
Yeah, you're right. Leeds United, 2006, 2007, no appearances.
Yep.
And then he joined Tottenham.
Does it say how much? Is it like an undisclosed fee? Right. Put me extension. Nozzle on.
$1 million.
1 million. There we go. We really are a good business, aren't we? Not.
To sell a young asset that you've actually put time into kind of nurturing.
Not great though.
To be fair, it is often easy to get kind of confused with the transfer market figures because of what they are today.
Yeah, well,
so I don't know in 2006 what would have been like the record transfer thing, but I suspect it was. I suspect it wasn't even half of what or even 75% of what the club record is now.
I know at one point we did have the record for a teenage The record signing for a British teenager, which was Lee Bowyer in 1996, for $4.5 million.
1996.
So that kind of puts it into context when you think that was 2006. Only £1 million. But saying that, we're talking different stages. Lee Bowyer was at a much more advanced stage when we signed him.
Yeah, I think Danny Rose.
He was only a young lad, though, when he was 16, was it, something?
Yeah, I believe he came to Tottenham and he was kind of like instant loaned out.
We should have had him back. We played him for it.
To give him to bloody Watford.
The good old days. The days when we didn't have Patrick Bamford up front.
Nah. Oh.
I remember our games back then. When George Graham was involved and David O'Leary and all that lot. It was always guaranteed that we would have a good game.
I'll always remember. I'll always treasure Tony Yeboah.
Well, Tony.
What a striker of the ball. Bloody hell.
George Graham put pay to him as well.
Yeah.
You're not working hard enough. Yeboah threw his shirt at him at White Hart Lane, ironically. And that was that. Never to be seen again. Can't remember where he went after that.
Might have been a German club.
Germany does ring a bell, to be fair. And after that, a couple of years later, we signed Jimmy. Jimmy Floyd.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
He was quality. He was absolute quality, that lad.
Did he end up at Chelsea?
He did. We had another one we had to sell because of financial trouble. Sold him to Atletico Madrid, 12 million. And then they signed him. Chelsea signed him from there. It seems to be like a popular theme of we can't control our books, so we sign a player for a couple of million and have to sell him on. Maybe someone should take a course in looking after a football club.
Yeah.
That's why I like Daniel Levy, to be fair. I think he's a good chairman. Not only good with money, but he's fair with the coaches as well. You know, it's not like...
Yes, I mean, there is one benefit. Being a Spurs fan, rather than being a team that just spends ridiculous money. Spurs, it was in the news a couple of days ago, making healthy profits.
There you go, you see. That's what I'm saying. He cares about the football club. They might get a lot of stick from the fans and what have you. Chairman don't. But, you know, good. It's good with the money.
It says, you know, because they've done the stadium, so they get commercial money because we do so many NFL games and we do concerts, and so it's created a commercial business, not just about what's on the football pitch, to generate some cash.
It's good. He's a good chairman, Daniel Lee. Gotta say.
I've never been one of those fans say like leave. I've heard a few fans saying we've got to get rid of the chairman. That would be a huge mistake because from the stadium to everything that he's done, it proves that financially he has got the business head on him.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. So
And of course, they're an investment group, and so they want their piece of the pie as well. That's why they do it.
Well,
But the club's being helped out as well, so it benefits both parties. Daniel Levy wins.
He's got you some bloody great managers as well. Or what I should say, like high-profile managers in terms of Mourinho and Conte. You know, they are high-status managers.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried that Levy. We all know that he doesn't. Basically, we're not going to be signing a player at like 100 million. It's just not going to happen under Daniel Levy. It's a completely different business model. I think what he's tried to do is retain the team that we've already got, allow some money for some transfers, and then go down the route of a top-class manager to basically try and get us into the Champions League. Whereas
I think that's a good business model. But if you can find the right manager, I mean, that's the golden ticket, really.
It is, but I mean, everyone that's up there, the goal is to reach the Champions League because the payout, the money that's generated, even from the group stages. I don't know whether you've seen like the payout you get during Football Manager when you're in the Champions League.
Well, on my game, you get something like 200 grand per game. So I mean, now.
I mean, it's going to be more than that now. Yeah,
It's going to be about $1 million a game or something, nearly, possibly more.
so that is the goal, but I don't think. I don't think Conte had all the tools to do the job. He's always been. I don't think you have to spend ridiculous money to get like a decent squad in. But we could have done with basically some backups.
Wow. Yeah,
every time Romero's out, the defence is a shambles.
I mean,
It's like we actually just rely on one man to defend.
He's absolute quality, Romero.
And I like him to bits, but obviously because of his kind of brute force, the way of tackling, he's going to get suspended.
Yeah, suspended. Yeah. It's a proper throwback. Proper throwback to when defenders could defend properly, yeah.
Oh yeah, mate. I've got to be fair to that. There isn't much that gets past Romero. Kind of a bad thing when you kind of, they must play the old. I was going to say videotape. Who does videotapes anymore? The old, I don't know, MP4 file. Do a comparison of Dyer and Romero.
I think it would be Dyer for Dyer, I think, in that scenario.
How are we... Oh, I can't press this button for 8. How are we doing?
Not doing too bad. We've got 93%, but there is still a bit of orange to go. Too bad, though.
Yeah, I can see all the little bits on the roof.
Well, you think you've done it all, and then you kind of have a look.
There's loads of fragmented.
It still looks as bad as it did before. Come on.
Yeah, I think the 93% was a bit too promising.
I would say to them Spurs fans that say Levy out, be careful what you wish for. I would say.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going through a bit of a silly season at the minute because they've been throwing this rumor around that somebody's interested in buying out Tottenham, but
well, not another one. That's Man U, $6 billion from the Qatari investment firm.
This is can't remember what exactly he does. He's an American Iranian. I think it's
That's
Iranian.
right, I've heard that. Yeah, American.
He's a
That's right.
billionaire or something.
You're just worried.
But it'll be stupid how it works because the price that Tottenham is valued at, I believe, is more than the guy's wealth.
All right.
So it would have to get. He wants to buy 70%, and then money coming in from some Qatarian group. Kind of finalise it, but I think it's just, in my opinion, a rumour that's got out of hand. Because I don't think Levy actually wants to sell because he's making so much money out of it so far.
I was going to say, would they be like the leading shareholders, or would Levy still have?
Levy.
Well.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. The rumour that's going around is an actual full sellout.
I hope not.
But I believe that Levy is only interested in an investment deal where Levy retains the percent.
That would be better.
So something like 30% of Tottenham being sold off. And Levy will retain the 70.
Yeah. That would be a much wise investment.
Like I said, if you hear anything about that, but on TalkSport, it's take it with a pinch of salt because, like I said, the business model is making that much money. It's not really in Levy's interest to sell.
Why would he?
Because the cut of the pie that he's constantly getting every year, as well as investing into Tottenham transfers, is just getting constant income. He's sat on an income machine. Why get rid of it?
Absolutely no point. Investment, I can understand.
Yeah, he just
Selling
wants
out.
the 30% just to release some funds, basically.
Yeah, selling out makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I doubt very much that would happen.
This 5% feels like it's going to be quite tedious.
There is way too many little bits. This is... It's turned into a mini disaster because it's... I've noticed the majority of things you've actually got to do them from both angles because they've got little ridges.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And there's so many little tiny cracks appearing in orange. It's going to take an age to go around here. We're basically doing it all over again.
That is true, to be fair, yeah. You go over, get a coat, you got to coat it again. Nozzle back on. I think it's not even showing up until you press the orange button now. That's the bad thing.
Oh, you mean you can't see it?
I can't even see. I can't see them.
Nah. You go like underneath here. What's it like at this end? Yeah, it's all in the little ridges. Bloody hell.
what I might do is around the floor. Any little bits I can stick on the floor. That'll be worth %, surely.
95. Bit of that. Oh, give me a second. Got bloody handache.
Keep the left, press the left directional button, mate. Push it on.
Oh, I have. It's just holding the pad.
Just
Hold
holding
on.
the pad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the manager that asked us to do the trolleys said that you was a star and I was a star. So just thought I'd tell you, mate.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I said,
Okay.
She says, can you tell Nick when you see him? I said, yes, I can. So, yeah. Here we go.
Do you know what? So I've been in work today, and I've actually had what you've just told me. That was my second praise. Can you believe it?
Whoa, what is going on? There you see. Overworked and undervalued.
One of the female grocery managers came up to me and said, basically they just got to tell me something. So that I set them straight. Said 19 came in and said, "What a great job had been done of Frozen." And Amber said, "Oh, I've said her name now. Never mind." Amber said that it was me that did it, and I said, "I'll pass on to him that he did a great job."
Oh, there we go. But they should as well.
So, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then I've got the the grocery guy going around like a slapped arse all day.
Ah, good. Every bit of feedback I get about that, the grocery person, is negative every time. I don't hear anything.
I think there's quite a few people now. Now it's been there long enough. I think there's quite a few people that's seen the other side of him now. Yep. They've had his cheerful side, and now when things like aren't quite so right, they've seen his other side. So the opinions are starting to swing.
I mean, no one is, what do they call it? Whiter than white, whatever you call it. Earlier than now, or whatever. Everyone's got something about it.
Yeah, no. It's just when you're in work, as long as my opinion is, as long as the task, or whatever you want to call it, for the day is complete, whatever department you're on, you've been through a load of stuff, you've done it, you go home. And even while you're at work, just be, I don't know, I know it's hard to be cheery, but just, I don't know, just let things roll a bit. Let people have a quick chat in the back, a bit of a quick chat up.
I mean, they do enough of it.
Yeah, I know.
They do enough chatting.
Yeah, I know. It's.
I mean, if you're going to be an hypocrite, don't practice what you preach, sort of thing.
I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. I just wish people there would just, I think the word's liven up a bit. Just liven up.
Some of the managers need to chill out a bit. It needs to happen. Chill out, man.
Oh, I'm quite pleased with it. Oh, as soon as I press that button, right, that's light. Right, that's lit up. What?
Everywhere. And, wow, I think you're making headway on the floor. Just an northern hit and rating up.
So I thought we'd done. Oh no, there's little bits here. Damn it.
Yes. Wow. Right. Up from. Oh wow.
Where are you looking?
Upwards, and it's an absolute nightmare. Oh wow, it's just everywhere, man.
The roof is bad.
Well, 97, mate. You're 97. Get in there. Get this. Concentrate on one thing, make that ping, and then go again.
Yeah, I'm a bit more positive now actually, because we are getting to that. Apart from the main roof, it's all just little tiny bits. We can get that done fairly quick. The only trouble is, I wish it would kind of bloody like automatically glow for what hasn't been done, because I keep on pressing because I can't see it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
I'm like constantly pressing it.
That is the annoying part. Go down to spotlights.
I hope it's not going to be too picky about how much of these little cracks before it lights up, because these turn out to be pretty tough to get rid of. Can't get all the angles.
Yeah, they know what they're doing leaving this. Well, if this is last, I'm not sure. Might be one after this. They know what they're doing for sure.
Well, now you've seen this room, is there another room that could have sneaked in or not? Is this Tomb Raider?
I don't actually know, mate. I don't know. I've got to be honest. But I know for anybody watching that there is going to be a Final Fantasy DLC coming to PowerWash soon. March 1st it's coming? Remember that?
I know.
I did read it.
Check out Power Simulator doing all the licensing deals.
Yeah, man. Get it. Go get it. So watch out for that coming soon. Bit of PowerWash Final Fantasy version.
Oh, you're pinging up. What's happening?
If we ever finish this room.
Yeah, this is going to be very slow going.
I think the next version will be the steamer, our steamer version.
Power steamer.
Now you've washed it, you've got to steam it clean. Oh, it's just endless, though, isn't it? Them simulator things. You can do anything.
I know, mate. I keep thinking maybe we ought to try some others. I've really got to search into what is co-op out there for The Sims.
I know you can multiplayer on Euro Truck, but I think it's a mod.
You can't do it out of the box.
I don't believe you can. Unless they've patched it, because I haven't played it in a heck of a long time. Oh, you're picking it up now, mate.
Can you guess any idea of how that would work? Because obviously you have a driver.
I imagine it would probably work for the same company. We just have to get jobs done.
Because isn't Euro Truck Simulator, isn't there, or you can be online and play that, can't you? And there'd be just other players going around doing their jobs or whatever.
Why it's modded is because people just drive into anything. I don't think there's any kind of structure to,
right?
Etiquette, you might say. People just drive into your crash.
Well, that's worth looking into then. If it's just a case of, because I only played it once.
That's good.
Years.
I mean, I'm not sure. The only thing I would say is I'm not sure it's like stream worthy. I'm not sure people would like dig the drive into another part and dropping some stuff off. All right.
Yeah.
Less and less popping up. Get off it.
These grooves and things up here. It's giving me an headache.
98. We're getting there.
So I'm hoping it's not going to be too picky about the tiny bits, and it's just going to ping up.
Tell us in the comments anything you'd like to see us play. There's nothing off limits. So if there's something you're interested in seeing us play, let us know. Any sort of simulators, any single player games.
Or what he said, literally nothing is off limits.
We are willing to give anything a try. We're thinking about a Stardew Valley playthrough.
Yeah, basically modding it up.
So
so it's not the base game that everyone's seen. And get like a larger town going and see what we can do.
Get down some of them caves.
Yeah, we didn't do too well in the original, so what it'd be like on something more complicated, I don't know.
As you can imagine. Yeah, it didn't end well. Kind of lost all our equipment.
Yeah, no, I'd only just bought that flipping sword and I lost it.
Got the sword, and then we kind of lost everything going down the mines. So, yeah, a revenge mission is in order.
So I think that'd be pretty good. And it does get quite a few, I think I mentioned it to you, it does get quite good followership on Twitch. People still like that.
It's a good game. It's
saying that again, people was watching, I noticed more average viewers than High on Life, bloody Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario?
Yeah.
I haven't played through Super Mario.
Super Mario Brothers.
Have you played that?
I haven't. I haven't played a single Mario.
Wow, no way. You could literally say your first time ever playing Mario.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It just stems from I never had a Nintendo.
That is.
I never had anything Nintendo.
I never did have anything Nintendo, to be fair. Oh, that's a lie. I had a GameCube.
Oh no, sorry, I have lied as well. I have lied. I had a Game Boy.
Never had a Game Boy. Never had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy because my parents wanted me to, have something to keep me occupied when we used to go away on holiday to these hot countries.
Yep.
And so I had a Game Boy, and then somewhere, and I've still got it, I I've got a Sega Game Gear.
Whoa.
So I've got a Sega Game Gear in a leather wallet case with some games. I've got an Amiga 500 in the room next to me, in the box.
Oh, you still got it?
Got an Amiga 500 in the box.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah. With a hard drive and everything.
The 500, is that the cream one or black?
It's creamish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think my dad got a modded one that had been spray painted black.
I've never seen a black one.
Yeah, it was spray painted. Looked cool, to be fair. I don't know where that went either.
Well, no, I'm glad. I'm sort of glad I've still got one because the prices, they keep on creeping up as they become more rare.
Oh, so it goes on.
And especially in the box as well.
Yeah.
So, well, that's cool. I've been meaning for years to get it back out again, but yeah, and I've got little tiny bits here.
Just everything.
And
Tiny bitty bits.
yes, done that.
Right.
Yes, I heard that.
Hang it up. Have to make that little bench, a little not bench, to call that. Doing me
Oh yeah, is it like a stool? Is it?
stall, yeah. It's been a long day. Do that.
Right.
Would you like to see some emulation gaming by Nick and myself? Let us know in the comments. I don't know how to do it, but Nick does. If you want to see some retro games, get
We'll get it installed on your machine as well.
your comments.
Fairly.
Get a bit of retro gaming going. There you go. Wow, still. We're just trying to get like, if I see anything like on the bottom part, just trying to. That was done by mistake, but. Yeah, get your comments in.
So close to 99%. This has been the longest thing from 95% to how long has it took us to get up by 3%?
About 3 days and 45 minutes, mate, I think.
And we're going to need. What am I looking at? Yeah, in these things, the shelves are dirty on the top.
All right. Oh, so you got to get the ladder to do each individual.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know those little shelves?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just jumped up and
But we'll say one thing. Put my mind off today's football. You don't. So thank you for that, PowerWash. Just be reminded of it.
No, that's good. Tomorrow is always another day.
Every 10 seconds when I get to work, I'll be reminded of it. There you go. I dish it out, so I've got to be able to take it.
I was thinking more about your. So we're coming up with so many ideas. We're going to end up with a bit of a backlog, but
Oh,
Yeah, I thought as you can like see each other's like screen, rather than just saying like I'm playing it, but we could joint manage. So go back to the days of Liverpool with the two managers.
Oh, can you name them? Go on, name them.
Roy Evans and who was the other guy? And he was the guy that took charge in the end because Evans got. No, I won't get the other one. I'll know it as soon as you say it. Tell me. I've got.
Was it Gerard Houllier?
I believe it was. Yeah. Yeah. Very odd setup that.
How can a joint manager possibly work?
It was their gentle way of getting Evans out the scene, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. To be
he got ousted quite badly, but maybe at that time it was going to be a bit of a tricky decision with the fans, and so I thought, yeah, we'll kind of bring in like an overseer manager just to look at things and analyse and give his opinion.
Because, as I always think, overseas managers are better. I mean, we do give our own managers a rough time. We do, to be fair.
Well, yeah, we do. You know, go back to the World Cup. I mean, Southgate got a load of flack, didn't he? He said that he considered going.
He done all right. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't terrible. And we've had some proper terrible England managers.
I think he just got the flack because we've sort of had two opportunities now, haven't we? Where it looked like we had a decent route to the final rather than stumbling against somebody.
Yeah, but that's our problem. We always seem to overestimate what we can do.
So, you know, going back to the Euros, I mean, we had our name being on the final. Even I thought was going to be in the final. And then Croatia knocked us out. And then...
Oh, no, the Euros. Didn't Italy beat us, didn't they, in the final? Oh, you mean you're going back another one?
I'm going back to another one. I'm just going on to the failures that we've kind of had when we expected to go through, because the World Cup worked out. This World Cup worked out kind of similar, whereas I don't know, a lot of people was touting that we could have won that one. I mean, there's some unexpected knockouts. We always knew the final was going to be tricky, but was kind of expected to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you disagree. I just think out of the chances we've had, that was one of our best opportunities.
I think the Euros against Italy, I thought that was the chance to get some silverware, personally.
Yeah, penalty shootout.
I mean, I don't care who you are, it could be the best team in the world. A penalty shootout, it's 50-50.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So, again, we find a way to...
Wasn't that the time where one of the players that took a penalty had literally just come on as a sub?
Was that? Was it Rashford? No, was it Saka?
Saka,
yeah. Poor sod. What was he, only 18, 19?
But he'd literally not touched the ball, had he?
That is mad. That is mad.
And it's like, we're coming up to penalties, bring Saka on.
Let's bring Saka on, he'll score for us, yeah. No pressure. You're just going to let the whole country down if you miss.
Like I said, why do that? Number one is a young lad, anyway. So maybe a bit more sensitive to the pressure. And he hadn't even booted the ball.
No, it's completely
until
cold.
He took that penalty.
Completely cold. Just trying to. There we go. Just going through what needs doing. What's on the least part? Got 95, 94. Fireplace wall mouldings. Fireplace. What is that?
Don't know. I can see little bits up here though. Oh, is that a moulding? This side bit, yeah.
Cool.
Ah.
Wall clean.
Ah. Can't see anything.
Get it. Let's just do everything right.
Is it still coming up with the fireplace?
A little bit, yeah. Whatever a wall moulding is, I'm not sure.
But nothing.
Something in there, right?
Oh, there's a little bit.
Oh.
There. Hold on. It's in the cracks, mate.
Ah, here we go. Here. Oh, now we're flying. Now,
And I'm high up.
Whoa. Look at this, we're off now, mate. Absolutely lighting it up. Lighting this place up now. Look at it. Look at us go now.
Yeah, this is definitely looking better. What have we got here?
Let's get this and get in the middle. About there. Set me next.
%. Come on.
She's not too far off now. Yeah. Baiting.
Yes.
Just got a chance over there that I didn't do. What that is here? That's not one in there. Well, yeah. One in there. Here we go. Little beam. Are you taking the ladder? Right.
Hang on. You can have it in a minute. I'm just going up.
I'm just going to.
There you go. You can have it now.
It's all right.
Right.
Find a middle part of it. Just needs doing.
Just found a bit more helpful by being a bit higher up here. Okay.
One. Oh. That's a bit too small, eh?
That's that done. Come on. Ting.
Hanging it all.
Right, what else is left? Oh,
Little ceiling part here.
ting.
Oh, we're on to the final 3. Bookcase, pillars, planked ceiling, and window seat.
Where is the window?
I've got no.
There's a window up there, but there isn't any window seat. Bookcase. Okay.
Hey. Right. The bookcase, pillows.
Don't know what.
That's got.
The pillars.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Like this.
Yeah. Oh, the bookcase, pillars. Hold on.
A pillar is something that holds the ceiling up, isn't it? Like a pillar? But nothing's lighting up.
Window seat as well. Anybody tell us? Oh, the window seat. There we go. So there. Look. Hold on.
Oh, the. Yes, the seats.
So fan edge. Bit dirty, just there.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Go. And whatever the bookcase pillars are now.
So,
Is it these?
where do we think is the bookcase?
Oh. Does look like a bookcase. Oh, the pillars. Yeah, these look good then, wouldn't it? These
Yeah.
things.
Do not see anything.
No. Come on. Let's go over here and have a look. Come on. Okay, if you can climb up. Yeah, you can climb up. Why will he not climb up the ladder now? What the he won't climb up.
What's going on? There we go.
Alright, hold on. Can you see anything?
I'm pressing the arrow and
Can't see a thing.
nothing. bookcase pillows. And it's 2 of them. Keep on bloody walking 2 paces and pressing the flip in.
That's a bookcase pillow, there.
Where?
These little slat things here. Ah, there you go. There's one. Tiniest little bit. If you put your aim on it, it tells you what a bookcase pillow is.
All right. Well, we have sprayed all these ones.
Oh, is it in them things there? And little side compartment thing. Can I join you in power washing, Stim? We've had a request from somebody, mate. They want to join us.
They want to join us?
On the next job. Yeah, if we can make it happen, yeah. Of course you can, yeah. Do the next job. We've just got to find the bookcase pillars. And we're not having the best of luck finding them at the minute. But yeah, sure.
Well,
sure.
But it says this thing is the bookcase pillar, but the thing that we hadn't done must be so small.
So tiny.
What is going on?
I don't know, mate.
We have sprayed this over and over again.
A bit bothered that this might have been like glitched out or... the bookcase pillar is also the top part as well. Been coming up. Oh man, I really... Right, I'm just going to go down the other end, see if they flash up. So this is your fireplace. Is there anything that... Pillar. Right. 2 left. Done 4 of them. 2 left of the bookcase pillars.
I wonder. Hold on.
Oh no.
Mate.
Is it the top part? You are jesting. Well done, mate. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Hey.
Let's just have a hop around, because this is what we do when we complete it. We have a little hop around. Why not? Space hoppers. Right, shall we have a look then?
Have a look.
This is real-time cleaning. Sped up, obviously.
Oh yeah, I only see that on your stream. I don't get it my end.
Oh, don't you get that?
No. Because I remember I'm just an assistant.
Just my assistant, mate.
Yeah, I'm not actually the company owner.
Right, well...
That's the reason why I've only got $476.
You'll be glad to know that there's no more Tomb Raider DLC left to do, mate.
That is Tomb Raider.
So...
Wiped out.
That is the whole lot wiped out.